Hey guys! Today's topic is about 15 scary warning signs, or symptoms that you have poor blood flow circulation that you can't avoid. Poor blood flow and circulation is a major warning sign of health problems. And, what kind of health problem depends on the cause and symptoms of your poor blood circulation. Typically, though, all roads lead to a heart attack, or stroke, or some kind of heart disease. Basically, a major health problem for your heart, or your brain. Now, in previous videos that I've discussed in the different causes of poor blood flow, as well as various type of solutions, and, at the end of today's video to reveal a very simple, effective, and proven solution for improving your blood circulation, and you don't have to even change your exercise and diet. However, as crucial it is for improving your blood flow. First, you need to know whether if you have poor circulation. Today's video will quickly cover the 15 warning signs that you have poor blood flow circulation, that you can't avoid. It will cause death. However, before I continue, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. I don't want you to miss out. So, let's get started. Numbness, or tingling sensations in your extremities. Now, this is typically happening in your hands and feet, including your fingers and toes. This is very common, for example, in those who are diabetic because of the sugar eats away at the blood vessels and veins, and this happens more so as you get older. It's basically a warning sign that your body is telling you that you need to fix it, and get good nutrients and anti-aging hormones to this area, and it's going to get worse over time. Cold extremities, similar to numbness. Having cold extremities, such as your hands and feet, is another obvious sign of poor blood flow. Maybe in the winter, when you're outside in the cold, it's to be expected. But, not the rest of the year, or when you're indoors. This is because blood helps to heat up areas. In fact, this is one reason children are warmer than adults. They have better blood flow. Dry skin. The skin is one of the first areas to show physical symptoms of poor circulation. Despite getting enough water, your skin may dry out. Your body starts to slow down, and doesn't function as well as it should. The water that your body does have, is directed elsewhere to counter the problem with the circulation, such as swelling of your hands and feet. On the opposite end, you also may start to retain water in areas, so you don't see it on the surface of your skin, which results in swelling of your hands and feet. In fact, this is extremely common with people who have poor circulation, and you see this with older people and those who have high blood sugar levels. Skin discoloration. When your hands and feet don't get adequate amounts of oxygenated blood, you may notice discoloration of the skin covering these parts of your body. If you see that your extremities have taken on a purplish or blue tone, you can be fairly certain that your circulatory system isn't functioning as it should. Decreased memory and cognition. People don't realize that your brain requires a lot of blood flow, over 15% of cardiac heart output. It's so vital that there's a name for it: cerebral blood flow, and a lack of blood flow can cause memory problems, dementia, Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. One main reason is due to lack of oxygen, not to mention, your brain is just basically working slower and thus, you can't learn as well as you used to. You can't think as clearly. Many just call this aging, but it isn't. It's simply poor blood flow, and lack of oxygen. And again, the cause can be a variety of reasons. Hormones, neurotransmitters, heavy metal buildup, etc. Again, poor blood flow means lack of oxygen and nutrients, which means your body isn't healing as well. Headaches and dizzy spells are also extremely common. Your brain isn't getting the oxygen to keep it working efficiently. Even if you get plenty of water, you won't improve the dizziness. Some people also experience headaches on a regular basis because of the lack of circulation. Loss of appetite. Now, this is a less obvious symptom, but it's even a bigger problem. This is because poor blood flow to your gut means poor digestion, which leads to malnutrition. Also, your gut controls so many various hormones, your immune system, and even how well your brain works. Lastly, this also slows your metabolism. Digestive problems. This goes hand in hand with the loss of appetite, and it's typically misdiagnosed. And that's why it bring up gassy, bloat, bowel problems and other digestive issues, are all symptoms. Weak immune system. This also is connected to digestive problems and lack of appetite. Again, blood contains, including anti-aging hormones, that allow your body to cleanse and repair itself. Without this, you keep getting sick, and you're aging faster. Decreased, and low libido. Even though a decrease in libido has a lot to do with your hormones, poor blood flow is important because it means lack of key hormones and enzymes being delivered to this area. In men, it's your penis and thus, erectile problems. In women, it's lowered sensation, sensitivity, drive, dryness and etc. hair loss, brittle hair, and nails. Also, due to the lack of nutrient-filled blood in your body's extremities, new growth of hair and nails may become weak and brittle. Remember, your blood also contains hormones. So, less anti-aging hormones results in hair loss. Varicose veins. Poor circulation can cause the veins just under the surface of the skin on your legs to become swollen, twisted, and very visible. These blue and purple blemishes are known as varicose veins. In addition to being somewhat unsightly, they can also become painful or even itchy. Tightening of chest and difficulty in breathing. When you have poor circulation, your heart doesn't get as much blood flow as it normally should. This can cause you to feel tightening or increased pressure in your chest, shortness of breath, or difficulty in breathing. A symptom known as angina. Your poor circulation will start to affect your cardiovascular system if left untreated. Frequent exhaustion, or lack of energy. When your circulatory system slows down, it no longer has the capacity to deliver oxygen, nutrients, vitamins, minerals, and more importantly, hormones throughout your body as it should. This in turn will also slow down your metabolism. Summary. There you have it. If you're experiencing any of these warning signs, make sure you visit your doctor and more importantly, please make some improvements in your life, which will quickly improve your blood flow circulation. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more informative content, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Welcome to the Slayfats4life. Hey guys. Today I'm going to talk about how you can naturally increase blood flow and improve circulation to your legs and feet. Now, I'm going to ask you a question, that is, do you have poor blood flow to your extremities? Such as your hands, legs, or feet? Or do you have cold toes, fingers, or hands? Maybe some numbness, or swelling in your feet? Or even restless legs at times? If you answered yes, then please pay attention to today's topic, because this is usually a symptom of a much bigger problem, which can lead to heart disease, diabetes, or peripheral vascular disease. Most people rarely think about blood flow, or circulation, or what's happening inside their veins and arteries. Well, my heart is pumping, I can see my veins. Things must be working fine, but this isn't always the case, and that's why a heart attack, or stroke is called the silent killer. It's unexpected, and can happen at any moment. The other major problem is that many people are so focused on lowering cholesterol. They forget that proper blood flow and circulation is the real cause of a heart attack or stroke. And I know this from personal experience because about few years ago, a friend of mine had a stroke. Despite living a very healthy lifestyle, eating well, and exercising daily, he had normal cholesterol, blood pressure, and blood sugar levels, and doing everything his doctor told him. Thank God. He recovered about 90%, to where he was before the stroke, and this is mainly because he was so healthy to begin with. But I really want you to pay attention to this topic, because I don't want you, or your family, or friends to suffer like my friend did. You can definitely prevent and fix this problem, and improve your blood flow and circulation. This really is a very important topic because when you have poor blood flow and circulation, you are in danger of suffering from numerous health problems and disease such as heart disease, stroke, heart attack, or blood clotting, high blood pressure, and kidney damage. Diabetes, such as numbness in your extremities, both hands and feet, amputation. Mental and memory such as slow thinking, poor memory, Alzheimer's, depression. Muscle loss, such as lack of nutrients to the muscles, weakness, fatigue as you get older. Sexual problems, such as erectile dysfunction, affects most men over the age of 40. Accelerated aging such as skin, hair, poor eyesight, varicose veins. Poor sleep, insomnia, sleep apnea. All of this is because your blood carries oxygen and nutrients to every organ and cell in your body. When there are restrictions, such as the narrowing of the arteries, plaque buildup, thin blood and so forth, your body is not functioning optimally, and nutrients aren't being delivered to your cells, heart, or brain. Genetics aside, the typical causes of poor blood flow and circulation are smoking, diabetes, obesity, poor diet, very little exercise, lack of key nutrients, vitamins, and minerals. All of these causes are fixable and under your control, and that's what I'm going to quickly discuss next. So, there are lots of natural ways you can improve poor blood flow and circulation. You don't have to take harmful drugs like Plavix, or Coumadin, or even aspirin. Stop smoking. I think by now everyone knows how bad smoking is, because it increases cholesterol, hardens the arteries, and causes blood vessels to constrict. So, if you smoke, make a decision, and commit to stopping once and for all. Exercise. Exercising daily is vital. Cardiovascular exercise is very important, such as jogging, running, swimming, hiking is all great. Of course, daily brisk walking can be done by anyone, so you have no excuse not to get outside and take 30 to 40 minutes of walk daily, or at least 3 times weekly. But most people don't know or realize that muscle building exercise is just as important. The more muscles you have, the better your blood flow, the bigger your arteries, the more flexible your blood vessels, which all translates into greatly improved circulation from head to toe, and you don't need much. Just 30 to 40 minutes, 2 or 3 times weekly using cables or dumbbells at home is great. Even your own body weight is good to start. Diet food. So the first thing to do is reduce or eliminate animal protein or animal fat. You should also reduce your sugar intake, because high insulin levels corrode your arteries and blood vessels. You should focus on eating more natural whole grains, sweet potatoes, fruits, vegetables, legumes, fish, and nuts, and don't forget the water. Drink lots of purified water to increase your blood flow and volume. You should also eliminate all caffeine beverages because caffeine constricts your blood vessels, and also increases the stress hormone, cortisol. Stress management. Speaking of the stress hormone, cortisol, you can certainly learn to manage how you react to stress, which is very important. This is because when you are under heavy emotional stress, your adrenal glands secrete lots of different hormones, which end up causing constriction of the blood vessels, arteries, and so forth by causing anxiety and panic attacks, and if you are not in the best of shape, this can easily lead to a heart attack or stroke. Stress management is a huge topic by itself, and something I will get into more details in the future, but my suggestion is something I have learned a few years ago, and that's the next time you get stressed out, stop, pause, and count backwards from 10. I know it's utterly simple, but it really works because it prevents you from overreacting. It calms you down, and puts you back in control. Nature always has the answers. Because of this you rarely need prescription drugs. Certainly not for long-term health solutions. When trying to find natural alternatives for my friend, I did a lot of research, and tested numerous supplements. Before I finally discovered the best ingredients and combinations, and that's what I'm going to share with you today. Vitamins. and minerals. Certain vitamins are very crucial, such as magnesium that shows statistics of 87% of people are deficient in this amazing mineral, which is needed by the heart muscle, and helps the vascular system. Magnesium also requires calcium for proper absorption, so make sure you can take calcium as well. But the one major problem with minerals, especially calcium, is that it can collect on the walls of your blood vessels, and thus reducing their flexibility, and having a negative impact on both circulation and blood pressure. And because of this, you need to take vitamin K2, and specifically, the MK7 version, to help remove calcium from your bloodstream, and shuttle it into your bones it's needed. There are 3 other vitamins that are also important, such as vitamin C, D3, and E, utilized together. In fact, in one clinical trial showed this combination helped reduce heart attacks by over 50%. Next are amino acids, specifically 2 very important ones. The first is special carnitine blend, utilizing acetyl L-carnitine, L-carnitine fumarate, and glycine propionyl L-carnitine. This specific blend dramatically improves circulation, and reduces the hardening of the arteries. The next is N-acetyl L-cysteine, which helps remove heavy metals and toxins from your blood, while boosting your immune system, and also cleansing your liver. Herbs, and finally, the 3 most important herbs for improved blood flow, circulation, and improved vascular flexibility are nattokinase, white willow extract, ginger extract. Nattokinase helps fight fibrin buildup, which is an insoluble protein formed from fibrinogen during the clotting of blood. It forms a fibrous mesh that impedes the flow of blood. White willow extract is a natural form of aspirin, and when used in the proper dosage, it helps naturally thin your blood, and acts as a natural anti-inflammatory. And finally, ginger extract, which is fantastic because it helps such as fight against atherosclerosis, which is the hardening of the arteries. Inhibits abnormal platelet aggregation, which is a part of blood that can clump together and cause blood clotting. Increases contractile strength and ATP production to the heart. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more informative content, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. When you're young, you really don't give much concern about your health. It's simply because you're healthy, and you never think about future or the consequences about it. Because of the right hormones, you will feel unstoppable. Unfortunately, the damage you do to your body, when you're young, eventually shows up later on in life and some another time. It can be too late to fix or reverse it. For example, young people are generally unaware that poor blood flow and circulation can be very dangerous to your health because the symptoms aren't obvious while they're young. Later, when they're older and they regularly see and feel the negative symptoms, they'll do anything and everything to fix it. The prevention really does go a long way. So now, I'm going to quickly discuss about little-known causes of poor blood flow and circulation. Binge drinking. Studies have shown that drinking a glass of alcohol for a day can help heart function better. It also helps maintain balance and the right proportions of fat in the blood, and helps to lower your chances of developing blood clots and blocked arteries. However, science also reveals that more than 2 or 3 drinks alcohol a day can harm the heart. How? Large amounts of alcohol can affect on how the heart works. If the heart isn't pumping blood throughout your body effectively, other organs may suffer from lack of nutrients or oxygen. If the person drinking has clogged blood vessels, the heart has to work even harder. Studies on middle-aged and older people resulted in linking binge drinking to a higher risk of cardiovascular diseases like stroke, sudden cardiac death and heart attack. Binge drinking may also lead to hardening of your arteries, which further increase your risk of cardiovascular disease. Obviously, binge drinking should be avoided in order to have a healthy blood circulation. Typically, binge drinking happens in groups. So, try to limit the time you spend with your friends who tend to be binge drinkers. Sitting for too long, especially with bad posture, While a brief period of sitting here and there is natural, long periods of sitting day in and day out can seriously impact your health and shorten your life. Excessive sitting is bad for your back, and is one of the causes of poor circulation. Unfortunately, most of us are sitting even more than ever because of computers, and with prolonged sitting, comes negative damages to your organs. The heart, in a sitting position, blood flow slows down, and muscles don't burn enough fat, which permits fatty acids to clog in the heart much faster. The pancreas, the body's ability to properly respond to insulin, is badly affected by just one day of prolonged sitting. This leads the pancreas to produce more insulin, and this causes low energy, fat again, and diabetes. Colon cancer. Excessive sitting may increase your risk of colon, breast and endometrial cancers. So, how can you avoid sitting for too long? Try to set an alarm on your phone, and stand up every 30 to 60 minutes. Move around, stretch, drink water or do something physical. If possible, go outside for a quick 20-minute walk. Instead of sitting and talking on your cell phone, walk around. There are no cords, so you have no limits. High intake of salt. A high intake of sodium is a more common cause of poor circulation. For clarity, I'm referring to regular table salt, or salt found in most packaged foods. Not so much with more natural salts such as Celtic sea salt or Himalayan. Sodium is a mineral, and electrolyte that's crucial for your body to function well. According to studies, around 90% of sodium you get comes from salt. Sodium assists in controlling blood volume and blood pressure. However, your circulatory health may suffer if you get too much of it. A high sodium diet is linked to hypertension. According to the CDC, if sodium rises, blood pressure rises too. Studies show it recommends you to limit salt intake to less than 2,300 mg per day. You shouldn't consume more than 1,500 mg daily if you're over the age of 50, or have health conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, or chronic kidney disease. Processed foods and restaurant foods are full of salt. Don't eat these foods, and you'll be able to avoid the majority of your salt intake. You can also add in potassium-rich foods, or supplements, to counteract and balance the sodium intake. Avoid binge drinking, sitting for too long, and remember to cut down the intake of salt in your diet to improve your blood circulation. Add in some daily exercise, and the right supplements. You will see dramatic improvements in your blood flow, energy levels and overall health. I hope this video was helpful and gave you more clarity. Please leave your comments or questions below. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more informative content, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more informative content, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys! Welcome to Slayfats4life YouTube channel. So today I'm going to reveal a very simple and proven way for you to lose weight and still eat the same food that you are currently eating. So, this means no change in your diet, supplementation or exercise plan. And I will start with an interesting story about someone that I know or a friend of mine who had gained lots of fat in about 7 months. And how she lost it all in 4 months in one simple change. However, before I continue with it, please make sure subscribe my YouTube channel for more information on future topics, and I don't want you to miss out. Alright, so let's continue with my story. I have a friend of mine has done really well in engineering over the past 4 to 5 years, and a few months ago, she has invited me over to dinner at one nearest of her place. Now, I hadn't seen her for quite some time. However, what I've noticed immediately was how much of weight that she had gained. Anyway, I've asked her about it, and this was something she wanted to talk about. So, I asked her, what changes had she made literally? Whether it's diet, exercise, medications, stress and etc. And she said, I swear to you, I've done nothing different so far. In fact, I'm eating most of the meals at home these days, so I can make sure the food is healthy and hygiene. So anyway, as we sat down to eat, I quickly noticed how large the plates were. You know, they have big spoons, forks and all were super big, and as she was serving the food, she just kept piling up on the plate. More and more. However, on this huge plate, the food amount, it looked fine and it isn't looking a lot of food. So, I was serving my normal portion size of food. But it looked odd on the plate and there were plenty of space. So, I took a seat, started eating, and she then asked me, "Hey, don't you like the food or what?" And I said, obviously, it all looks delicious. Then she said, "But you rarely put any nice food on your plate." Then, I thought to myself for a second. That she's right. It does look like that even though and it's my normal portion size. And then it hit me that it only looks like a little bit of food because this is a giant plate. So, that's when it dawned on me. That's the reason why my friend has been gaining weight frequently. Is because the bigger the plate size, the bigger the portion size and the more food on the plate. And I don't know about you, but growing up, most of us were told to just eat everything on our plates. I told this to my friend and she said, "Yeah, I eat everything on my plate, no matter how much of portion food on the plate." Some of us might grew up broke, so we don't like to waste food likewise. So, this is when I told her to just get a smaller plates, and I bet she will lose weight because she will be eating less food intake. And she replied back and says, "But I have all of these new, expensive and big plates. Now you want me to get smaller ones?" And that's when I said yes. Because as you said, you had made no changes, but you did. These big new plates are making you fat. Just do Amy a favor and use plates that are half the size of these for the next few months. Well, about 4 months later she sent a text to me by saying that she had lost 17 kilograms and she didn't change anything at all. Other than using the smaller plates, bowls and cups. Basically, smaller plates equal smaller portion size of food equal low calories. And the types of plates, bowls and cups. Now, the end result showed that reducing the size of the plate, bowls and cups by 35% and reduced consumption by 35%. Now less food equal less calorie and faster weight loss. Now, something to take into consideration here is that psychology and genetics plays a big role in how much you put on size. And this is why when people are under extra stress, some eat more food, which is called as stress eaters, and gain weight frequently, and some people might simply lose their appetite and thus, lose weight. Again, genetics plays a big role here. Personally, I think this is fascinating, and because of this I will post more videos fat loss and weight loss in future video. If you found it helpful, please share with others. And don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you. Hey friends. Welcome to Slayfats4life YouTube channel. Before I start my video, I could like to wish a very happy fasting day to all our Muslims friends and family on this special Ramadan month. Today's topic is going to be what will happen to your body when you are fasting during Ramadan. During the month of Ramadan, Muslims fast from sunrise till sunset every day of the lunar month. The Ramadan fasting can be a natural and effective way for the body to detox and revitalize itself. But this can only happen if you follow a healthy eating plan, and do not overindulge with food. If possible, try your best to avoid processed and fried foods on this holy month. Since we only have a few hours available to eat and drink, It's crucial that we make the food we eat really count. Stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water and avoid things that contain caffeine, which will dehydrate your body and make you feel very thirsty during fasting hours. We know Ramadan is a very busy time, so most of us tend to cut back on sleeping hours to make more time for good deeds, which is amazing, but make sure you are getting a minimum of 6 to 7 hours of sleep daily. If you don't get your minimum hours of sleep, it will affect your health and concentration. Also, please keep in mind that oversleeping will also affect your mind and focus and make less productive. So, balance is the key. There are 4 stages of breakdown of what happens to your body when you are fasting in each stage of the 30 days of fasting. Stage 1, during the first couple of days of fasting, both blood sugar level and blood pressure will drop. The body starts the cleansing process, and the first few days are the hardest as they are usually accompanied with headaches, dizziness, nausea and intense hunger. Stage 2, during this second stage, the body becomes accustomed to the fasting schedule and the digestive system is able to rest. The digestive system focuses the energy on cleansing the body and healing the cells as the white blood cells in the body starts to become more active. During this stage, the organs start their repair process as well. Stage 3, by the third stage, the energy levels will increase, your mind is able to concentrate and focus better, and an overall feeling of wellness overtakes you. During fasting, the body healing process becomes a lot more efficient, and so the body repairs any damaged cells during this stage. During this stage, the colon, liver, kidney, lungs and skin are detoxing by eliminating toxins. Stage 4, during the last 10 days of fasting in Ramadan, the body has become accustomed to the fasting process. Your body becomes more energetic and you experience improved memory and concentration. At this stage, the organs are finishing up their healing process, and once all toxins are removed, the body is able to function at its maximum capacity. These are just some of the physical benefits of fasting that will take place within the body. Thanks for watching.
Hey there. Welcome to Slayfats4life YouTube channel. When it comes to the fat loss, there's no doubt that the diet is the most important factor that you have to get right. Even if you're training on point and consistent, you simply aren't going to see the result that you want without a proper nutrition strategy. This is what most people failed, and honestly don't blame them. Overwhelm, new diet supposedly be new best way to lose fat. So, it becomes extremely difficult to know which approach to take, but the real truth is every single diet method out there works exact same way. They all achieve fat loss, causing you to eat calorie deficit, meaning that if you eat less calorie and you are burning every day. Research has proven time and time again that whether it's keto, intermittent fasting and so on, although these diets may each has certain psychology and physical benefits, none other these diets and methods have any special fat loss effect. It shows making it easier or more likely for you to eat less calories. Simply meaning that, the best diet for fat loss is really that you want personally enjoy the most and the most consistent with. However, with that being said, regardless what approach you choose, there are few important factors that you need get to know right in order to optimize your diet for fat loss, and mainly how many total calories, protein, carbs and fat that you consume on daily basis. As per the calorie intake, if you want to maximize fat loss and minimize muscle loss, then you have to be close attention on how many calories consuming. Research indicate this is best on the moderate calorie deficit and enable to lose around 0.7 body weight per week. In fact, more aggressive calorie deficit shown to be less fat loss and more muscle loss. If you are aware what where your calorie intake should be, that's a good starting point and something recommended by multiply your body weight by 13 pounds. Although, this won't be spot on everyone, but you can start with that, then increase and decrease your calorie intake based on how your weight loss progresses throughout the next while. As for protein, is the most important macronutrient you want to keep track, since research rapidly shown that protein play the major role in maintaining or increasing muscle mass while in a calorie deficit. Although, how much protein you should intake and always be a high debate topic. A recent research announces that intaking at least 0.73 gram protein of per pound body weight is enough to maximize the muscle's growth maintenance. However, personally found that intaking a little more than this is beneficial on restricting calories, since we know that protein is the most satiating macronutrient that keeps you full throughout the day and acts as a buffer to help minimize any potential muscle loss, especially when you get lean. As for carbs and fats, despite ongoing debate between low-fat versus low-carb diet. Recent research shows, year-long randomized clinical trial with over 600 subjects found out that when protein is equated as both low-fat and low-carb diets are equally as effective for fat loss. So, in reality these two factors can be adjusted based on what kind of foods that you enjoy. But generally, the research recommends that fats intake around 0.25 gram to 0.5 gram per pound body weight from healthy fat. The rest, calories minus your protein of course, that coming from carbs. Research does suggest that female might to do with sticking to the higher end of fat range. So, that's something to keep in mind as well. Now, you have learned the basic regarding on optimizing your diet for fat loss and take a look on what a typical food that eating for fat loss. So, before we get started with the first meal, there's the main diet goals that try to achieve the diet. First goal is to hit the calories and macronutrient goals and intake roughly 2,300 calories and around 165 gram protein per day. Goal 2 is to keep full and minimizes micronutrient or fiber deficiencies with some veggies. Goal 3 is to optimizes daily protein intake in order to maximize anabolism for protein synthesis with minimum with 4 meals per day. Goal 4 is for overall well-being and adherence to diet. So, let's start with meal 1. So common breakfast will be consisting of following ingredient. Fruits provides micronutrients, fiber and omega-3 intake and much low in calories and provides vitamin D and calcium. Whey isolate protein source contribute for the daily protein intake and few grams of cinnamon which helps the taste and improve the insulin sensitivity. With some smoothie and with rice cake and other half of banana. This is preferable as pre-workout meals since it consists of fast-digesting protein and high glycemic index carbs which have explained about the pre-workout meals video seems to be ideal for performance. As for the post-workout meal, consuming meals immediately post-workout doesn't seem to be very important if you had a pre-workout meal with adequate protein but since consuming daily meals intake, have other meals at least with a few hours after your workout could be recommended. Personally prefer, keep it simple with baked sweet potato, baked chicken breast and large salad on the side. Again, simply sticking with unprocessed food can help to contribute for overall micronutrients intake for the day. Throughout the day, preferable to a few more meals and varieties fruits and vegetables with combination of black coffee or green tea. All these are low calories and help to keep you full until the next meals. The caffeine found in black coffee and green tea are natural appetite suppressant and it's shown as increasing the calorie expenditure. Researches suggest a cup of lead to an additional 80 to 150 calories burned throughout the day and the fact of research also mentioned too much of caffeine may also increase fat usage by the body. So, green tea will be recommended to incorporate on your diet if you really enjoy it. Salmon is the best nutrition food to have often. The great thing about knowing when how much should be eaten is that able to fit the food that you enjoy without failing your progress. It's a high-quality protein and the salmon highly provides the omega-3, DHA and EPA. The research shown the 2 to 5 gram per day of omega-3 improves anabolic signaling efficiency and muscle repair growth. So intaking few serving of fish per week and supplement with the omega-3. Something that highly recommended. This is something that typical will have as last meal before bed, since you can enjoy the food and going to bed to feel full. It's usually combination of eggs, toast, peanut and veggies. Research shown that late night eating does not lead to fat gain if you're still at a calorie deficit. Something that need to mention, calorie-dense food like peanut butter would highly recommended take time and efforts at least measure or check how much you will be use it. Several research, under-reporting calories is a very common reason why overweight individuals struggle to lose fat despite dieting which is probably, cause it's so easy to do. For example, 300 calories of peanut butter compared to 100 calories of peanut butter. The difference is almost noticeable. This can be easily preventing or slow and hibernate the fat loss. If you have any measurement tools, you can use it. That's pretty much fat loss list. The key is to corporate foods personally enjoy eating in order to create diet that you can do the best. Thanks for watching.
Hey guys! Welcome to Slayfats4life channel. So, today I'm going to reveal the food that causes high blood pressure, and obviously, it isn't salt. Now, if you didn't already know, at least 1 over 3 adults have high blood pressure in many countries, and having hypertension is one of the leading causes of heart or stroke. However, most people mistakenly consume less salt to lower the blood pressure. However, low-salt diets typically don't make much of a difference. Now, what does make difference is by lowering sugar in diet, and more specifically is high fructose corn syrup. Besides, food and beverage manufacturers began switching their sweeteners from sucrose to corn syrup in the 1970s. When they discovered that high fructose corn syrup was far cheaper to use in their products. In fact, high fructose corn syrup is the source of calories, and it's found in almost everything you can think of. More specifically, it's soda and fruit juices. But also, in many prepackaged foods, this also includes as healthy sugars with agave. The proven prescription and recommendation for you, and all you have to do is limit and eliminate all the high fructose corn syrup, and to do this, make sure you read the labels carefully. Again, the less prepackaged the food, the better. Limit your total fructose to 25 grams or less, that's approximately about 90 calories daily. This includes the natural fructose found in fruits. If you're already suffering from high blood pressure or any signs of insulin like diabetes, high cholesterol and overweight, you should be particularly careful to limit your fructose, including that from whole fruits, to 14 grams per day or less than that. That's about 60 calories daily. So, there you have it. Try to focus more on limiting your sugars. This includes fruits sugar and fructose. And especially high fructose corn syrup, which is found in most prepackaged food, soda and fruit juices. Now, all I wanted to keep this video short and simple so you have something to implement today and start get results right away. Now, under this video, I've got simple and proven solution that you can utilize, and you don't even have to change your diet or exercise. If you found it helpful, please share with others, so they can benefit as well. Thank you. Welcome to the Slayfats4life. Hey guys, I'm going to talk about masturbation topic again. So, this video is going to be part 2. It's interesting how many questions I will get asked about this topic. This channel is for you, and I will discuss topics that you're most interested in, and I'm here to solve your problem. So, with that said, today's question about, does masturbation shrinks your penis size? Can too much of masturbation reduce the size of penis? And masturbate about 3 to 5 times daily can shrinks the penis permanently? So, here's the truth, yes. Masturbation can cause your penis to shrink. Let me rephrase that, excessive masturbation can cause shrinkage of penis. Now, what is excessive? Well, 5 to 7 times per day is a lot. If you are masturbating that often, daily, and almost every day, you are probably need to get a job, or something because you have way too much time on your hands. So, I've posted 2 videos previous about the masturbation. I will provide the direct link on the description area. So, you can watch the full video and make sure, hit the like button, subscribe the channel, and click on the bell icon for notification, and I don't want you to miss out. Let's get something straight before I continue. Masturbating is normal and healthy. Have you seen dogs hump your leg, or a toy? They do masturbate too, and, when you're younger, and have higher testosterone, and optimal hormone levels, hornier and will masturbate or have sex, more often. I think 1 to 2 times daily is plenty. Now, another question you might be asking is, why, and how does excessive masturbating cause penis shrinkage? Well, it's very similar to working out. Even though your penis is an organ that consists of spongy tissue, it still contains muscles tissue. Smooth muscle. Not the same as your biceps or chest muscles, which is called skeletal muscle. Needless to say, and even though it isn't proven based on science, you can certainly grow your penis, and at the same time, shrink it. Growing your penis is very much possible, and it happens plenty of times. It's been shown with lots of guys, and don't even bother posting something below in the comments section. Well, I'm not going to talk about the penis growth for today's topic, but I will do this penis growth topic in future videos. However, excessive masturbating cause lower testosterone level, and hormonal imbalances, if you masturbate, or have sex like 1 to 2 times daily, is fine. But if you do it many times daily and excessively, then you will have hormonal imbalances for many times during the day, can cause penis shrinkage. Additionally, just as lack of use will cause shrinkage, so will overuse. Just like going to gym, you don't want to or overtrain, if your goal is maximum. Everything in the body requires recuperation and stimulation, if you really want to progress. Even to boost your brain, you need to learn something new daily, and read more. To build new brain cells, synapses, and many more. That's the stimulation. While at the same time, you need a proper sleep, healthy fats, vitamins, and good mineral to help the brain to recuperate, and remember what was learned to prevent memory problem. And I'm simplifying it all, I hope that you get the point. Stimulate your penis. Get erections, do Kegel exercise, have sex, or masturbate, not excessively. Then, let it recuperate, and rest. Remember, anything in life, moderation is the key. And lastly, you might be wondering how much will it shrink if masturbate excessively? Well, it isn't much. Maybe more girth than length, or maybe half an inch or so, it will depend on the individual. But it isn't only about shrinkage, it's all about having optimal hormone level. So, you can perform at your best. Stimulate, then recuperate. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more informative content, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Welcome to the Slayfats4life. Hey friends. Today, I'm going to reveal a topic about how to stop masturbating. I usually get a lot of questions about masturbating, and since this channel is to help you to achieve your health, fitness, and longevity goals, in the shortest amount of time, with the least effort. I will do my best to explain and discuss the topics that you're most interested in. Previously, I've done a video about masturbation, and if you haven't watched the video, you can do so after you see this video. I will provide the link on the description area. So, make sure, hit the like button, subscribe the channel, and click on the bell icon for notification. And I don't want you to miss out. So, let's get started. Now, how do I stop masturbating? Keep in mind that masturbation is normal, and it's not bad for you. However, in the previous video, I've discussed when and how too much of masturbation can be unhealthy, for both your body and your personal life. But today, I want to discuss 3 effective ways that you can stop, or more importantly, reduce masturbation. No matter what happens, or what I'm going to share with you to do today. Become aware. You need to become more cognizant and aware of your thoughts, triggers and actions, as it pertains to masturbating. Otherwise, you will go back to your old habits. Stop watching porn. So, one of the main and biggest reasons, causes, and catalysts for masturbating is watching porn. You may be horny and want to masturbate, and so forth. However, just going to a porn site, or you start watching porn, immediately put the wheels in motion and there's no stopping it. So, my suggestion is for you to stop watching porn. And if you can't control yourself, and know you're going to go to some porn sites, just get any app on your browser, or Play Store for your mobile, to block you from allowing yourself to access any porn websites. The crucial line here is you need to remove things that bring you temptation to masturbate. Get yourself busy. One big reason is people masturbate, or masturbate too much as they're bored. They have too much of free time on their hand. So, you need to get busy. Exercise, or work out, walk, or slow jog, do business, or any jobs, read books. Make sure, do productive work. You need to find anything substitute for the time and energy spent on masturbating, and put it towards something else that's productive, and better thing to improves your life. Be patient. For some people, stopping something that abrupt manner. Usually I don't recommend this when it comes to stopping a drug addiction, since you can have drawbacks, and negative physical reactions. However, stopping abrupt manner with masturbating is an option, because there won't be any negative, physical consequences. However, maybe the goal isn't to stop, but to reduce the amount of masturbation. For example, if you're doing it every single day, maybe your goal is to reduce it to once, or twice weekly. If that's the case, every week reduce it by 1 day, and in about a month, you've gone from 7 times weekly to twice weekly. If you're doing it multiple times daily, or every day, then you need to slowly reduce that 1 time daily to 7 times weekly, and 1 or 2 time weekly. Again, I'm just using all these as example, since I don't know what's going on in your personal life. Bottom line is you can either stop, or dramatically reduce the masturbation. Make a plan, and try to execute it. Be patient, and don't punish, or shame yourself. Just keep making improvement, so you don't go back to your old habits. Summary: reduce temptation, and stop watching porn, and going to porn websites, and if you can't control yourself, get apps that block porn sites. Boredom a big cause for masturbating. So, get busy, go outside, spend some time with your friends, go exercise and get that energy out and keep yourself busy. Make a plan, execute it and be patient. Don't punish, or shame yourself. Just keep making improvements. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more informative content, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Welcome to the Slayfats4life. If I was asked you, what's one of the best foods for stronger, fuller and harder erection? What would you say? And you can go ahead and type your answer on the below the comments section area. See if you think you might be right. Is it protein? You know, maybe some red meat, or it's maybe fat? Like coconut, or fish oil, or maybe some animal fat, or seed oil, or is it carbohydrate, such as bread, paste, or rice, and something similar? Well, protein is important, but it's mainly for tissue repairing growth, such as nail, hair, and skin, and muscle. Fat, actually important, since it's needed for hormone production. Now, some fats are good, and some fats aren't. However, hormones always lead to better erection. Then, we have carbohydrate, probably the least likely, right? Why would you be eating bread, and giving you a better erection? However, researchers from Harvard University moderated over 50,000 men, over the course of 30 years. So, it is a big, and long-term studies. They are discovered that, men who eat specific type of carbohydrates, had improved sexual functions, and were far less likely to suffer from any kind of erectile dysfunction. This specific carbs are contained polyphenols. Now, polyphenols are category plant compounds that offers varieties health benefits. For example, helps to boost digestion, the active antioxidants, good for your brain, and heart health. It helps to support healthy blood sugar, and most importantly, it helps to improve blood circulation, and this last benefit, that healthy blood flow, is a primary reason for the better, and stronger erections. And healthy blood flow positively affects your brain, heart, skin, hair, and your erection. In fact, poor erection strength is a warning sign of potential heart or brain problem in the future. Due to the poor blood flow, for example from bad cholesterol buildup, and so forth. Based on this, 30 years of Harvard research study, what you can start doing is eat more foods with polyphenols. Fruits, which are carbohydrates, are one of the best sources of the highest of polyphenols, and some of the best fruits are blackberries, black cherries, pomegranate, raspberries, and also black grapes. Now, you can see, the darker the skin of the fruit, the higher the polyphenols. And, please do not blend the fruits into juice. You know, eat the actual fruit, and the skin. That's the most important part, and of course, you all want something simple, easy, and fast, right? So, the next question, which will run on your head is, how about polyphenols pill and capsule? There is a lot of pills, these days. Certain studies, benefits the polyphenols, and I'm a big believer in supplements. Except for the most don't work. Because, they are poorly designed. Now, supplements have the advantage of offering the consistent dose of specific polyphenol, if it's from reputable company. However, they are also having several potential drawbacks, and they don't contain any of the additional benefits. Such as, the plant compound, typically down in the whole foods. Moreover, polyphenols seem to work best when interacting with the many other nutrients naturally found in foods. Remember, nature designed all these naturally and correctly first time. It's all well balanced. In fact, it currently unclear whether isolated polyphenol that those found in supplements are as effective as the foods. Remember, a lot of things in the nature, they always have been in combination, nothing ever works as isolation. Polyphenol supplements are regulated, and many contained over 100 times larger than those foods, and sometimes just a fraction that found on the food. This obviously creates a lot of imbalances. So, you never know. Besides, why not eat some tasty fruits, right? It isn't like fish oil, that doesn't taste good and easy to take a pill. There are many other ways to make blood flow, but based on large of 30 years study, polyphenol from specific dark-skinned fruits is great for blood circulation, for your heart, brain, and your penis. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more informative content, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Welcome to the Slayfats4life. So, I was thinking to do this topic for a long time about the negative effects of masturbation, and I also get a lot of questions about it. So, now, I'm going to discuss about masturbation, and how it affects your body, mind, and relationship. I will discuss the benefits, the negatives, and what's defined as excess masturbation, and the difference between having an orgasm through masturbating versus intercourse. And trust me, if you're someone who masturbates, a little, or a lot man, or woman, you'll definitely want to watch this video. So, make sure, hit the like button, subscribe the channel, and click on the bell icon for notification. And I don't want you to miss out. So, let's get started. Masturbation is commonly natural, and most people do it. In fact, your body needs to have an orgasm, and that's wet dream. It happens more often to men, because of their higher levels of testosterone, but it still happens to women. So, you can either have an orgasm by yourself, masturbation, or with someone. Or if you do neither. The benefits of having an orgasm is that, it can help you relax, and calm, reduce anxiety, and blood pressure, sleep better, improves blood flow, and helps you live longer by reducing stress hormones. For men, it will help to increase testosterone level, and reduce prostate problems. When it isn't done excessively. For women, it helps reduce menstrual pain, and duration. If you don't have some to be sexual with, then it's time for you to masturbate, so you can get some of these health benefits. Unfortunately, almost anything good in excess can be bad for you as well. So, let's move to the negatives impact of masturbation, and more specifically excessive masturbation. However, first need to define what is excessive really means. Unfortunately, this can sometimes be a subjective answer, but generally speaking, if it's compulsive or you're thinking about it throughout the day, almost every day, or it's getting in the way of your life, and daily activities, or preventing you from having, or maintaining a relationship, or you feel badly about it, and guilt, or it's becoming an addiction, then you are masturbating excessively. And, not only this negatively impacts your life, like drug, but it also negatively affects your physical, and mental health as well. For example, men in their 20s, 30s and 40s who frequently masturbate 5 times a week, or more than that, has been linked to an increase in prostate cancer to men. While the same amount done by men in their 50s reduce the risk of prostate cancer. Men who masturbate excessively have less sensitivity during sex, and take longer to climax. Additionally, they can also suffer from erectile dysfunction, and reduced firmness, and I'll expand on this in a minute. Another problem is how you masturbate. For example, many women who masturbate tend to use toys such as vibrators, and dildos. Evidence has shown, they take longer to climax during sex, and have less sensitivity. Men who masturbate, typically watch porn. Well, this also reduces sensitivity, and expectations, when it comes to having sexual intercourse. Additionally, there are negative neurological changes for men who masturbate daily to porn. There's an over-release of dopamine, the pleasure chemical, and this then causes a negative rebound, and reduces sensitivity at the dopamine receptors. The basically same problem that happens to cocaine users. Thus, you need more to get same pleasurable feelings. The other problem for guys is that the initial increase in testosterone eventually causes a decrease because there's an increase in female hormones, such as prolactin and estrogen. The end results are lower testosterone levels. And this ends up causing you to age faster, lose muscles, get depressed, moody, and eventually have erectile problems. Excess masturbation has also been linked to accelerated hair loss, and balding, due to an increase in the balding hormone, DHT. Finally, excessive masturbation depletes your body of certain nutrients, and minerals, such as zinc, which can result in accelerated aging, hair loss and impotence. Again, the problem here is a negative change in your hormones, and in a minute, I'll give you some natural solutions to fix this, but before I do, I want to finally discuss the difference between orgasms by masturbation versus intercourse. At the end of all this, you may be thinking, so, Orgasms are good, excessive masturbation could be bad. By what about excessive intercourse? Will it have the same problem? Actually, it won't, and here's why. People who are excessively masturbating, daily or multiple times a day, are never going to be having that much sex. And if they are sex addicts, and thus, they have other issues. When you're having intercourse, there are lots of other things going on that are beneficial. Being touched, eye contact, communication, smiling, communicating, etc. And the fact that it's real and not something fake like watching porn causes beneficial changes in your hormones. So, what's the solution? So now that I'm near the end of today's video, you're probably thinking, okay, so what's the solution here? I hope you aren't going to ask me how to stop masturbating. But I will provide contents about NoFap challenge in future video. So now, allow me to give you 3 solutions. First, I would suggest you reduce your masturbating. It's like working out, you can't go to the gym every single day. It's not good for your health, and it will decimate your results and slow your progress. Because of negative changes in your hormones, you need to have off days, and sometimes, you need to take off a few days or maybe even a week to let your body recuperate and improve your hormones. So, I suggest you do the same with masturbating. Practice some self-control, and have pre-scheduled days off. Secondly, try masturbating without any porn. Watching porn is actually becoming a very big problem in society, especially for men. And it's causing a lot of negative issues as it pertains to sex, impotence, and neurological changes in your brain. Lastly, make sure you're at least taking specific herbs, vitamins and minerals, which are designed to help replenish what you're losing in the orgasm, to help increase your testosterone levels and to reduce the negative hormones such as female and stress hormones. It's just like working out. You need to give your body what it's losing. And if you have any form of erectile problems, this formula will surely help to fix it. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more informative content, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Welcome to the Slayfats4life. Hey guys! Today's topic is about masturbation and testosterone levels, which clinical truth and facts. A few weeks ago, I did a video about the negative and positive effects of masturbation. Since then, I have gotten a few questions about this topic, mainly from men. Since, I guess, maybe they masturbate a lot more than women. I was surprised about how much confusion there was about this topic, and how many questions guys had. One of the most often asked was, how masturbation affects testosterone levels. Does it go up, go down, any negative effects? Since everyone always seems to be in a rush, the short answer to this question is no. Masturbation and ejaculation haven't been shown to have any long-term or negative effects on testosterone levels. However, a longer and more accurate answer is that this isn't a very simple answer. Masturbation, whether solo or with a partner, can have a variety of effects, although mostly short-term, on your testosterone levels. One study has shown that not masturbating for 3 weeks may cause a slight decrease in testosterone levels. However, this study was done on men who were older and had erectile dysfunction, and thus, maybe not be an accurate representation of all men. Yet, another study showed the exact opposite. After the same 3 weeks, a slight increase in testosterone levels. There are lots of conflicting reports and studies. However, the bottom line is that whatever effects masturbation or ejaculation has, positive or negative, it's only short-term. Your body will always go right back to normal, whether that's normally have low or high testosterone levels. My advice is enjoying your life, because there are a lot of other things that will negatively affect your testosterone levels, and worrying about masturbation is a lot worse for your health and testosterone levels, right? Another question I received is, what about building muscle? Masturbation doesn't affect your ability to build muscle, Again, because it has no long-term causing effects on your testosterone levels, which is the primary hormones that increase muscle mass and fat loss. Thank you. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more informative content, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Welcome to the Slayfats4life. Hi guys, today's topic is going to be NoFap, masturbation, and porn addiction. I'm also going to reveal the real truth and myths of all these. Over the past few months, I have received lots of questions about NoFap. So, I have decided to post more and more details about this NoFap, or no masturbate. The name comes from the internet slang term as fap, which originated in manga comics representing the sound of masturbation. If you go to any NoFap website, you will see that it's basically about helping people quit porn through education and support. Thus, it isn't about stopping masturbation, which many people claim NoFap is about. Simply stated, it's about the potential addiction to porn. Thus, it isn't about stopping masturbation, which many people claim NoFap is about. Simply stated, it's about the potential addiction to porn. It isn't a movement, or some kind of religious, or anti-masturbation website. They don't want to restrict porn, or control it. It isn't just for men, because women can also be addicted to porn. It's for people who want to free themselves from compulsive sexual behaviors, which many times revolves around porn. NoFap helps their users overcome their sexual addictions, so they can heal from porn-induced sexual dysfunctions, improve their relationship, and ultimately live more fulfilling lives. Why do this? Why did so many guys keep asking my opinion about it? Well, one reason, or belief of NoFap is that after abstaining from porn and masturbation for a period of time, some of NoFap user claim to experience dramatic increase in social confidence, energy, concentration, mental acuity, motivation, self-esteem, emotional stability, happiness, sexual prowess, and attractiveness to the opposite sex. Some NoFap users say their brains were warped by porn at the expense of real relationships. Now, I'm going to talk about the benefits and myths. People who promote NoFap, and not the nofap.com website specifically, but just all the various blogs, YouTube videos, etc., says that porn causes dopamine levels to constantly go up and stay high, thus causing an addiction just like cocaine, amphetamines, heroin, etc., and hundreds of thousands of other activities that stimulate dopamine receptors. But these people say that there is no limit with porn as to the potential dopamine damage, but there is with other things that I have mentioned. Your body has limits with everything. It will always balance itself hours, and it does so after you orgasm by decreasing dopamine, increasing serotonin, and increasing prolactin levels. Something that other dopamine including activities cannot do. I'm not going to get into the science, it gets complicated and boring. Needless to say, please don't think that by stopping porn and masturbation, you will somehow magically fix your need for dopamine. You will simply go get a dopamine high from somewhere else because of genetic issues. There's the theory that if you don't masturbate, you will also improve your dopamine levels, feel more confident, happier, and so forth. However, some of these same people are okay with you having sex. So, what's the difference? Listen, if you don't get it out and have an orgasm, your body, especially in men due to their higher sex drive, testosterone and massive sperm production, will get it out in the middle of the night through a nocturnal emission, better known as a wet dream. It's how the body gets rid of old sperm, to make room for new, healthier sperm. Thus, not having an orgasm for 30 or 90 days, as some of these NoFap advocates recommend, is bad for your body. It's also bad for your hormones. It increases stress hormones. Some will say that not masturbating increases testosterone. That's totally wrong. Masturbating increases testosterone, and after you orgasm, it comes back down, and then it goes back up. Trust me, There are far more benefits to having an orgasm than not. The problem is when you are addicted to masturbation, and more specifically, porn, and it's getting in the way of you living a better life and achieving your goals. What is the addiction? So the first real question is, what is defined as an addiction, or more specifically about today's subject, porn addiction? Well, there are lots of definitions, and part of addiction is first and foremost a genetic predisposition. Whether it's to porn, drugs, food, or something else, some people just have addictive personalities. I have seen this over and over again in the past few decades. Usually one or both parents have an addictive history as well. There's the general definition that an addiction is something you do in the face of adverse and negative consequences. If it's hurting or harming someone else or yourself. For example, you get a DUI and yet you keep drinking and driving. You get lung cancer, yet you continue to smoke. In case of porn addiction, a better definition might be if it inhibits partner-oriented behavior, or it's done in public, or get in the way of day-to-day living. Obviously, if you are masturbating in public, you got a problem that needs to be addressed. If porn addiction is getting in the way of work, your daily responsibilities, or you spending time with family, friends, and having a social life, you've got a problem. More importantly, if it's preventing you from having a relationship, then yes, you need to get this situation under control. For example, if your girlfriend wants to have sex, but instead you could rather go watch some porn and masturbate, that isn't good. There's nothing wrong with masturbating, as long as it isn't replacing intimacy with someone else. Now, some people have a very high sex drive, and maybe their partner only want to have sex 2 times a week, while they want to do it daily. Well, in this situation, to have sex with your partner as much as they can and want to, and the rest of the time go masturbate. We all have different sex drives. It could rather you go masturbate, instead of cheating on your partner, right? The reason why I have mentioned all of this, because I have some friends asking me if it's wrong that they masturbate daily. This usually comes from younger guys, and I tell them to enjoy it because later on in life, when they are older, they are not going to be as horny. They will not want to masturbate daily. But again, I go back to the main problem. If porn is preventing you from having real relationship, especially intimate ones, then yes, you are probably addicted to it. If you can't control it, and are limited, so you can also have a real, intimate relationship, then like a drug you need to just stop. Put some kind of program on your computer or phone to block all porn sites, so you can't access them. See how you feel after a few weeks, or a month, or 2. You can still masturbate without porn, but again, don't let it replace human interactions and intimacy with another person. The bottom line is that in today's modern society we are overstimulated because of stress, and especially electronics. We have access to thousands of TV shows, books, articles, videos, pictures. Never has our brains and bodies been so overstimulated. Thus, you will need to replenish these energy stores, dopamine and serotonin levels, normalize cortisol and other stress hormones. This is why so many people have anxiety, depression, feel panic and stress all day long, and feel uncomfortable in social settings. If you want to really help normalize your dopamine, serotonin, and cortisol levels, if you enjoy this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more informative content, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Let's be honest, almost every man wants a harder, fuller, and bigger erection. Especially as we get older. By the way guys, most women do not necessarily want a huge penis. However, every woman does want a super hard erection, because it lets her know that you are interested, and thus, you are attracted to her. So, let's fix this potential challenge right now. Let me reveal 5 simple, very effective, and clinically proven solutions for you to quickly achieve harder, fuller, and even bigger erections. First, eat better. What you put, or don't put in your body, affects your hormones, and blood flow, which directly influences your ability to get, and maintain an erection. Eat more healthy fats such as coconut, avocado, macadamia nut, and extra virgin olive oil, and for sure, some whole eggs from pasture-raised chicken. All of this will create much higher testosterone levels, which means higher sex drive, and better erections. Second is, exercise better. You will notice, I did not say exercise more, because too much exercise increases your stress hormone cortisol, and lowers your testosterone. Lift weights, 3 to 4 weeklies, no more than 45 to 60 minutes. Don't do any kind of stressful cardio, such as long-distance running, jogging, biking, etc. Either do quick sprints for only 10 to 15 minutes, or better yet, go for a brisk 20 to 30-minute walk outside, 3 to 4 times weekly. Preferably on your off days, when you are not lifting weights. Number 3, sleep better. Again, you will notice, I didn't say sleep more, even though most people are sleep deprived, and should sleep an extra hour or two, as needed. By sleeping better, and getting into a deeper REM sleep, you will optimize your hormones levels, and 3 simple ways to do this. Sleep before midnight, preferably around 10 p.m. Dim the lights, and wear blue blocking glasses about an hour before bed. Turn off any electronic device near your bed, or at least, put your phone on airplane mode to reduce the electromagnetic waves. Again, it's all about optimizing your hormones. The number 4 is lose fat. Your fat cells produce estrogen, which tells your testicles to produce less testosterone. So, little by little, your fat cells will produce higher female hormones, leads to lower male hormones, and you slowly castrate yourself, and turn in a girly man. Number 5, take supplements. Unfortunately, modern-day foods are completely lacking in so many essential vitamins, minerals, and plant extracts. So, you need to manually replenish these essential nutrients by taking certain ingredients that increase positive male hormones, such as testosterone, decrease negative female hormones, such as estrogen, progesterone, and prolactin, reduce stress hormones, such as cortisol, boost nitric oxide levels, which will improve blood flow, and circulation. By taking these specific nutrients, not only will you feel and look better, healthier and younger, but your performance in the bedroom will dramatically improve, as will the fullness and size of your penis. Please check these 2 videos, as I have listed in the description area, that you can actually click on the links to another videos, which will give you a list of the best way and ingredient, and all the important details on how you can quickly improve your youth hormone, and optimize your testosterone, quickly boost sex drive and libido, gain muscle and lose fat, and of course, improve the hardness, fullness and size of your penis.
Welcome to the Slayfats4life. The way you look and feel is based on your genetics and your hormone levels. Unfortunately, as you get age, you're anti-aging. The youth hormones will decline. For men, this is primarily your testosterone levels. The bad and negative news is that your testosterone starts dropping as your mid-20s. By the age of 40, you're barely producing 50% of your testosterone. Which means, lower testosterone, decreased sex drive, and libido, smaller and weaker muscles, more belly fat, increase in health problems such as cholesterol, blood pressure, blood sugar, joint pain, and memory loss. However, the good news is that you can overcome, and slow down, and reverse all of this naturally, by utilizing the correct form and dosage of stinging nettle extract. Stinging nettle is a plant that's been used medicinally for hundreds of years, dating back as far as ancient Tamil. It has many health benefits, such as anti-inflammatory, allergy relief, decreasing and enlarged prostate, increasing testosterone, sex drive, and libido. Testosterone is the major hormone that controls your sex drive in both genders. There are two forms of it, that is, total testosterone, and think of this like your income. The money you are earning before expenses, taxes and etc. And there's something called free testosterone. This is the unbound, and free to do work in your body system. This is like your net income, the money you take home and keep with you in savings. Stinging nettle will help to increase the percentage of your free circulating testosterone, and you will get the major benefits. Unfortunately, there are some warning you should know before using this ingredient. The first problem is, extract only. Stinging nettle root, or powder form is worthless. You have to take the clinically proven extract to see the real benefits. This costs more. This is why most products won't work, because they use the cheap, ineffective and dead root, or powder form. The second problem is, your body adapts, and it stops working. This problem will make your body to adapt to stinging nettle's benefits by converting testosterone to negative hormones such as DHT and estrogen. The estrogen will make you fat, and gain overweight, and the DHT will cause hair loss, and make you bald. So, the goal is to use the 95% extract at the proper clinically proven dosage, with other key ingredient, herbs, vitamins, and minerals which will help optimize stinging nettle's benefits, maximize your total and free testosterone levels, minimize your negative estrogen and DHT levels. And remember, always consult with your personal doctor before taking any type of supplements for your body. Thanks for watching, and make sure stay happy and healthy as always. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more informative content, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Today's topic will be the type of food that increase your sex drive, libido and testosterone levels. So, I'm going to clarify all the misunderstandings about this important subject. I would say that 90% of the information you hear about this topic, on blogs, articles, online, YouTube and so forth, it's all incorrect. These so-called experts list foods, such as special fruits, or vegetables that have lots of good vitamins, or spicy foods or alcohol because they may increase your blood flow, or beans or meat because they have healthy protein, or whole grains because they have fiber and help with weight loss. It's a lot of stuff that may help a little, but they never address the real problem, and cause of low libido, which is a hormonal imbalance. That's it. If your sex drive and libido isn't where you'd like it to be, or where it used to be, if you have a hard time getting, or maintaining an erection, if you're just not driven mentally, physically, or emotionally, when it comes to sex, or just life in general, then the problem is hormonal imbalance, which typically means, number 1, less prosexual hormones, such as testosterone. Number 2, more anti-sexual hormones such as estrogen, prolactin and cortisol. So, let's increase the good, and decrease the bad. Eat fat. The best type of food that increases testosterone is fat, and more specifically, saturated fats, and good cholesterol. Now, you might be freaking out, and thinking that my cholesterol is going through the roof, and I'm going to have a heart attack. Nope, not true. First of all, over 79% of the cholesterol found in your blood and arteries is not from foods that you eat but produced from your liver. Cholesterol and saturated fats help produce most of your sex hormones, especially testosterone. Cholesterol helps lower your stress hormone, cortisol, which does the opposite of testosterone. In fact, Without cholesterol you'd die eventually, and for those of you who are really concerned about having high cholesterol, the primary cause of high cholesterol is aging and the change in your hormones. This is why the older you get, the worse your cholesterol levels. This is why women who go through menopause start having high cholesterol. Again, it all comes down to a hormonal imbalance. What matters is where you get your fats. Don't go fry up some bacon and think this is healthy. Most animal and dairy fats are the problem. Heating oils, processed vegetable fats, hydrogenated and trans fats are the problem. Instead, have healthy fats, have free-range eggs with yolk, and have 2 to 3 of these 3 or 4 times weekly. The best way to eat eggs are raw, but if you can't do that, at least keep the yolk runny and soft, which will increase your good HDL cholesterol. Don't fry your eggs too much. If you want to have some free-range, grass-fed meat or bison 2, 3 a week, that's fine too. Grass-fed red meat has higher levels of CLA fats, which boost testosterone, reduce stress, are anti-inflammatory and help reduce many forms of cancer. Other than that, I would stay away from most other meats, because they're processed and full of negative hormones such as estrogen, which will lower your testosterone and libido. Lastly, have some healthy saturated fats, and one of the best is raw, extra virgin coconut oil. Have 1 to 3 tablespoons daily, spread out throughout the day. Not only does raw coconut oil improve your testosterone and fat-burning hormones, it also helps increase blood flow and circulation, both of which are important for your sex drive and erections. Summary: the primary cause of low libido and erection problems is an imbalance in your hormones. You want to increase your prosexual hormones, such as testosterone, and decrease your anti-sexual hormones such as estrogen, prolactin and cortisol. Eat more healthy cholesterol from free-range eggs, including the yolks. Have some healthy saturated fats from raw coconut oil. Yes, there are other diet and lifestyle improvements you can make to help increase your sex drive. However, for the fastest results and biggest improvements, eat more healthy fats and take specific prosexual herbs and vitamins. It's the most natural and safest way for long-lasting results. I hope this video was helpful and gave you more clarity. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more informative content, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe for more informative content, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Welcome to the Slayfats4life. Today's topic is going to be exercise for preventing erectile dysfunction and make your penis get full erection. This simple exercise will also help avoid the embarrassing, premature ejaculation, allowing you to satisfy your partner better and longer than ever before, and the best part is that results can be seen and felt in just a few days. So, make sure, hit the like button, subscribe the channel, and click on the bell icon for notification, and I don't want you to miss out. So, let's get started. Exercise is good and bad. You would know that certain exercise can either increase or decrease your libido, erection strength, hardness, and even size, because of hormonal changes. If you didn't already know, testosterone is the primary hormone that increases your libido, sex drive, and muscle size. Unfortunately, this hormone starts to decrease around the age of 25. However, certain exercise can increase or decrease your testosterone. For example, doing too much cardiovascular exercise, like running, jogging, and etc. can decrease your testosterone, because of the increase in your stress hormone, stress cortisol. Two things you do not want to do. One of the best forms of exercise for increasing your testosterone is lifting weights. However, too much of that isn't good either. About 3 to 4 weekly, no more than an hour is just the right amount to increase your testosterone, and help improve your sex drive, and libido. However, today I'm not going to discuss anything about lifting weights, cardio and etc. What I want to talk about is a very simple, non-exercise movement that you can do right now, while watching this video, and that's called the Kegel exercise. I call this the non-exercise movement, because it requires no gym equipment, or even real movement. Now, some of you may have heard of this. Unfortunately, most do it incorrectly. Kegel exercise are done to strengthen the perineal muscles. To flex this muscle, it's very simple. One way to describe how to do it is by contracting your anus muscle, as if you're trying to hold in gas. Go ahead, and give it a try now. That's it, that's a Kegel exercise. Super simple, but extremely effective. You can literally do it anywhere, anytime, and nobody would know. Sets and reps. You should do Kegels about 3 times a week to start with. Over time, slowly build up to 5 times weekly. Please don't do it every single day, because like any muscle, it requires rest to gain strength. Contract the muscle, holding in gas, and hold for 3 to 5 seconds, relax for 1 to 2 seconds, that's 1 repetition. Do this 10 of these, for 10 repetitions, that's 1 set. Do 1 set of 10 repetitions, 3 times weekly. Then, maybe the next week do 2 sets of 10 reps and work up to 3 sets of 10 reps, 3 times weekly. You can do it all at once, or break it up 2 to 3 times. Nothing is set in stone. What matters is consistency, persistence, and patience. There are lots of benefits when this muscle is strong. Stronger, full erections, last longer, more stamina and the prevention of premature ejaculation, stronger orgasms, healthier prostate, improvement for those who have overactive bladder, or urinary incontinence. How to improve results? Of course, doing the right exercises is great start. However, the bottom line is that you need to have optimal levels of your anti-aging, pro-sexual hormones such as total and free testosterone levels. And if you are over 30, then I can guarantee that your youth hormones just aren't where they used to be, and I will provide some useful video link on the description area for you to watch. Now, you can improve your testosterone level and erectile problems in few short days or weeks. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more informative content, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys. Before I start my video, I want you guys to comment below as I'm strong, and I'm motivated. Done? Alright. Let's start the video. Today, I'm going to reveal about the 4 best ways to raise your testosterone. Today's topic is crucial for anyone who want to have more muscles. I will explain very detail. Less fat, better libido, improved memory, happiness and more confidence, and you simply want to look and feel young, and this has to do with increasing your testosterone levels, and improving your youth hormones naturally. Yes, all of the benefits that I've mentioned are related to having optimal testosterone levels. This will affect both men and women, young and obviously, more so older guys after the age of 30. Now, I did a similar video about this topic before, and I will put the link in the description area. You can watch that later when you are free. However, this video is going to be a fast summary for anyone who is in a rush, or you watch the previous video. To boost your testosterone. Number 1, diet. Your diet is what you eat, and don't eat is extremely essential for controlling your hormones. Your protein should come from natural sources such as salmon, pastured whole eggs, bison meat, and most powerful testosterone-boosting proteins. Your carbs should come from vegetables, yams, rice, and fruits. These are the best absorbed, non-inflammatory, and least insulinogenic, lectin-free sources. Your fats should come from extra virgin coconut, olive oil, macadamia, hemp, and flaxseed oil. Having about 30% of your diet from a mixture of these fats creates optimal hormones, and minimizes inflammation. Number 2 is exercise. Exercise is extremely important. Unfortunately, most people do incorrect forms, which causes to increase your stress hormones, and lower the testosterone. You need to lift weights for 3 or 4 times weekly, or every other day. Keep your workouts to less than an hour, including the warm-up. As far as cardiovascular, the best is daily brisk walks for 30 to 40 minutes, or you can do them on your off days. The worst is strenuous cardio such as running, or similar intense activities. Number 3, stress management. Most people leave out this part of the equation. When stress hormones go up, the testosterone levels will go down, and so do other youthful hormones. Make sure, improve your sleep, and get what you need. Deep, restful sleep improves all of your hormones. Go to bed before 10 p.m., and try to take a nap, or relax, or meditate 30 minutes during the day. Also, reduce negativity in your life that comes from thoughts, friends, and information from some other people. Stress is both emotional and physical. Number 4 is supplements. Most of us are lacking in plant extract, herbs, minerals and vitamins. The way foods are made and raised these days, the lack of nutrients in the soil and the extra stressful lifestyle we all live causes deficiencies. Add in the fact that the older you get, the worse your absorption becomes, and you must add in supplements to your diet. After lots of testing, blood work and clinical studies, some effective supplement that help boost your testosterone and optimize your youth hormones are fenugreek extract, 50% fenicides, and saponins 50%, Avena sativa extract, tonka maca root, terrestris extract, stinging nettle extract, L-arginine and zinc plus copper. I will list them in the description area, so you can buy it from Amazon. Summary, there you have it. The 4 best ways to raise your testosterone, and optimize your youthful hormones naturally. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more informative content, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. As you know, testosterone is a good thing, and the higher testosterone is considered as feeling and looking younger and good. Besides, you also will be much healthier because the youthful testosterone levels improve the cholesterol, blood sugar, blood pressure and many more. Previously, I've posted a video about how to increase your testosterone naturally and boost testosterone levels. I will put the link in the description below. Please watch it. However, it does you no good to increase testosterone if you are still doing things that are reducing and lowering your testosterone level, right? Now, I will provide those proven testosterone killers that you must avoid. And I will discuss more about this topic in future videos. Plus, at the end of today's video, I will also reveal one of the most potent ways of increase your testosterone naturally, keeping it high so you can continue to get the benefits, day after day and month after month. Before I start this topic, make sure subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon for me to get notified. Now, things that reduce testosterone. The increase of chronic stress. This is one of the biggest testosterone killers. In fact, don't sleep for one night and then take testosterone checkup the next morning, and I guarantee that your testosterone will easily be at least 60% lower. Due to a lot of stress, your body will produce high levels of cortisol. These stress hormone will blocks the positive effects of testosterone. What's interesting is the most people think testosterone opposite hormone is the female hormone estrogen, but it isn't. It's the cortisol, and specific vitamins and herbs that you can take, and it will help to lower the cortisol level and decrease your stress level as well. The next is poor diet. Do you know that diet plays a major impact on your health, especially all of your hormones? That includes your testosterone. The high fructose corn syrup intake shouldn't be consuming because it has higher sugar. Most of us eat enough protein, but we are eating too much of wrong kinds such as dairy and non-organic, non-free-range meats. Your diet should consist of at least 30% of healthy fats such as saturated fats, egg yolks and coconut oil, and forget about low or no carbs diet. Make sure, eat carbs every day, especially vegetables. Remember, too low or high both decrease testosterone. Next one, deficiencies of nutritional. Most people aren't consuming enough nutrients to reach the better efficiency and increase testosterone. The combination of overprocessed food and poor food choices and poor farming practices has resulted in a food system that provides that sustained nutritional support. There are supplements, herbal extracts and nutrients that will help to add in the nutritional gaps in your diet, from the common components of your daily vitamins and minerals with the nutritional support of herbals like testosterone boosters. The next one will be lack of exercise or workout. One of the best ways to boost and increase testosterone production is with workout, with the right form of workout to increase testosterone, and just the same and wrong form kills testosterone. You want to lift heavy weights and build muscles that increase testosterone. You need to eliminate the cardio sessions like running or sprinting, which can lower the testosterone. Brisk walking, weights and meditation, or yoga help to improve your hormones. The next will be obesity. Having too much of body fat has a lot of negative impact for your health. The main drawback with higher body fat is that your fat cells produce estrogen, and estrogen will lower testosterone level. The worst part is the older we get, the slower the metabolism, and harder it to lose body fat. The next is alcohol. As your liver processes alcohol, it will produce that inhibit the release of testosterone. 1 or 2 drinks of shot results in a decrease of testosterone levels as well as the increase in estrogens and stress level. Beer is the worst, because of the hops in the beer. It contains more estradiol, so if you are going to drink, don't overdo it, and if possible, stay away from beer. The next is medications. There's plenty of side of many popular medications. This will be adding to the rapid decline in testosterone levels. Some commonly prescription medications such as drugs used to lower cholesterol are indirectly contributing to low testosterone. Anxiety, antidepressant drugs, blood pressure, and antacids, heartburn and other drugs all reduce testosterone. In addition, a lot of estrogen-based medications, used by women and birth control pills, up in our water supply, which unknowingly impacts men. It's very essential to be aware of your intake of medications, their unintended impacts. The next one is lack of sex. Sex is a natural way of keeping your endocrine system stimulated, and boosting your testosterone level. With a lack of sex, your body will miss out on the opportunity for these natural surges in testosterone. In fact, simply having an erection can boost and increase your testosterone levels. And yes, this also works for elderly men. One study showed that elderly men who had more sex also had higher testosterone. Female hormones are almost found everywhere. Personal care, to household cleaning, and outdoor products. In addition, they are found in our food as well. Poultry, raised meats, soy products, flaxseed as well as food wraps and plastics. These feminizing chemicals estrogen, which will reduce your body's production of testosterone. The next is age. One inescapable influence on your testosterone level is aging. Testosterone peaks during adolescence and early adulthood. Your testosterone level will reduce as you get older. Typically, about 1 to 4% a year after age 26. In your mid-40s, you will produce 50% of what you used to. By the time you are in 60, your testosterone levels are less than 1/3 of what you had in your 20s. By the time if you hit 80, you may have only 15 to 20% of what you had when you were young. However, normal aging is only one component of the many lifestyles reason that lower testosterone. It's still in you, under control to increase your testosterone at any age. Unfortunately, you can't stop aging. However, you can make all the improvement by today, to slow down the aging process, that proven to increase your testosterone levels and improve your hormones at any age naturally. Alright, that's for today. If you found helpful, please share with others, so they can benefit as well. And also, please leave your comments or questions below. Hey guys! Welcome to Slayfats4life YouTube channel. A lot of guys ask me if they have low testosterone or not sure. So, today I'm going to reveal few scary signs that you might have low testosterone or underperforming testicles. Well, you see, most of the guys don't realize that they might have low testosterone. Yes, even those guys in their 20s and certainly men in their 40s and beyond. Now, statistics clearly show that men's testosterone are at an all-time low in history. Basically, half of what they were over 100 years ago. Sadly, the lowering of testosterone starts as early as your mid-20s. However, what's really bad is that you'll look and feel like older. You will go to the doctor for a checkup. The problem is that this normal range is very big. If you fall anywhere in between, you're considered normal. However, there's a big difference between normal and optimal, right? It's just like making money. Maybe the normal yearly salary is good. But what if you could easily make more than what you expected a year? Simply by making some small changes in your lifestyle? And that's what you will discover at the end of today's video. Just one small change and you can boost your testosterone. We'll discuss it in a couple of minutes. However, I want to reveal the 7 warning signs that you have suboptimal and most likely, low testosterone. And I say warning signs because low testosterone or not optimal testosterone levels as like to call it, is directly linked to many diseases and health ailments, such as high cholesterol, diabetes, thyroid problems, high blood pressure, even depression, memory loss and prostate cancer, osteoporosis and few others. Simply stated, low testosterone is causing you to age faster. So, I'm going to quickly list the top 7 signs that you have low testosterone and will let you know that the best natural solutions. However, before I continue, please click the subscribe button and click the bell icon as well for future video notification because I got some new update video. And I don't want you to miss out. Alright. Let's start with the very first problem is low sex drive or libido. It's one of the biggest signs is that you have low libido. This includes physical and or emotional drive. So, don't think it's just limited to erectile dysfunction or a physical urge. The lack of emotional desire is also a sign because your brain has lots of testosterone receptors. Number 2 is depression or feeling unmotivated. Like I said, your brain has testosterone receptors also and basically low testosterone leads to a lack of drive in life, not just lack of sex drive. Basically, You aren't as motivated, and you're maybe more irritable or maybe grumpy. It's because of low testosterone. You might have more anxiety or feel down or depressed at times. Basically, you will feel annoying and don't want to do much or socialize. Number 3, muscle loss. Now, I'm sure you already know that testosterone plays the big factor in the muscle size. If you are exercising and not gaining muscles or you're slowly losing muscles each year, then you probably have low testosterone. Also, to a less degree, loss of strength is also an indicator of low testosterone. Next is the big one, increased body fat. Low testosterone is also a big indicator of higher body fat, especially the unhealthy belly fat and low handles. And if you are starting to get man's boobs, then for sure you have low testosterone and higher estrogen. Number 5 is fatigue. Have you ever noticed that men typically require less sleep than women? Well, again, testosterone plays a big role here. So, if you are tired and need naps or can barely get through the day, let alone have the energy to exercise or do much of anything else, then you probably have low testosterone. Number 6 is memory loss. This is the big one that most people don't know. Remember that your brain has many receptors for sex hormones such as testosterone, cortisol, estrogen and other female hormones. However, what's interesting is that your brain's memory centers are loaded with testosterone receptors. So, if you seem to be forgetful and are worried about Alzheimer's or dementia, then, you better improve your testosterone levels. And, number 7 is accelerated aging such as hair loss, wrinkles and many more. Have you ever noticed how some older men just look younger than someone their same age? They have better skin, more head hair and so forth? This is because testosterone is a youth hormone and it plays a crucial role in skin and hair production. Most people erroneously believe that hair loss is due to having high testosterone. However, the opposite is true. It's from low testosterone. Listen, if high testosterone was the reason for hair loss, then all the teenagers and guys in their age of 20s would be bald, but that's obviously not the case, right? Testosterone also improves skin collagen and elasticity, joint health and prostate size. So, if you're starting to look older than your age, it's time to increase your testosterone. In the summary, there you have 7 warning signs that you probably have low testosterone. You don't need to do a blood test or get a physical to know. The most important thing is how you look and how you feel, right? As far as what to do to improve your testosterone naturally, make sure you subscribe and click on the bell icon. You can watch our old videos to keep your health good. Well, that's it for today. I hope this video gave you more information and clarity. If you found it helpful, please share with others, so they can benefit as well. Please leave your comments or question below. Thank you, guys.